Have you heard about the UK's latest immigration rule that aims to restrict non-skilled workers? It's a new directive that's shaking up the landscape of immigration in the country. The government has taken a firm stance, seeking to streamline the workforce and focus on skilled labour. The implications of this rule are far-reaching, with potential effects on immigrants, the economy, and the societal fabric of the UK. It's a complex issue, rife with both controversy and support. But what does this all mean for you and for the future of the UK? Let's delve deeper into the nuances of this new regulation. The new rule is a significant shift from the previous immigration policy. You see, in the past, the UK's immigration system was largely based on the freedom of movement principle, particularly for individuals from the European Union. However, with the latest changes, the focus has shifted to a points-based system, similar to the models used in countries like Australia and Canada. The key target of this new policy is the so-called non-skilled or low-skilled workers. But what does non-skilled mean exactly? Well, according to the UK government's definition, it refers to jobs that don't require a specific set of skills, training, or qualifications. These might include jobs in certain sectors such as hospitality, retail, or manual labour. As for the restrictions, the new rule essentially limits the ability of non-skilled workers to migrate to the UK. They would now need to qualify under the points-based system, which prioritizes things like job offers in certain sectors, salary thresholds, and language abilities. Unfortunately, many non-skilled roles don't meet these criteria, making it much harder for people in these roles to get a visa. So why introduce such a rule? The government argues that this move will help control immigration numbers, protect local jobs, and encourage businesses to focus on training and investing in the local workforce. It's a bold move, one that has sparked a lot of debate on both sides of the aisle. But what does this mean for immigrants and the UK economy? Well, that's a question with many facets, and we'll dive into it in the next scene. Stay tuned. For immigrants, this rule presents a new set of challenges. It's particularly daunting for non-skilled workers who have traditionally seen the UK as a land of opportunity. Under this new immigration rule, their chances to move to the UK could significantly diminish. The rule sets a high bar for entry, prioritizing those with high-level qualifications, a firm job offer, and English language proficiency. This could potentially leave many non-skilled workers who may not meet these stringent criteria in a tricky position. Moreover, the change could also create hurdles for those already in the UK. Non-skilled immigrants who are currently residing in the country may find it difficult to secure their status, particularly if they lose their job or their circumstances change. It's also important to remember that this rule could impact families. For instance, if someone in the UK wants to bring over a relative who is a non-skilled worker, they might find it more challenging under this new rule. In essence, the landscape for non-skilled workers wishing to immigrate to the UK is shifting, and not necessarily in their favour. However, the rule doesn't just affect immigrants, but also the UK's economy and industries. The UK economy heavily relies on non-skilled workers in various sectors. These are the individuals who serve your morning coffee, the ones who ensure our hotels are clean and our hospitals are running smoothly. They are the backbone of our industries, often invisible, but essential. In sectors such as hospitality, agriculture, and healthcare, non-skilled workers play a pivotal role. They fill the gaps, doing the jobs that are often overlooked but are critical to our everyday lives. The new immigration rule could create a vacuum in these sectors. Without the influx of non-skilled workers, who will fill these roles? The rule might also have a significant impact on the UK's economic growth. Economies thrive on diversity and movement. Without a steady flow of individuals from different backgrounds bringing fresh perspectives and filling essential roles, the economy could stagnate. Moreover, a decrease in non-skilled workers could lead to a decrease in consumer spending. Non-skilled workers contribute to the economy not just through their labour, but also through their spending. They rent homes, buy groceries, and contribute to the local economy in countless ways. A decrease in this population could lead to a decrease in overall consumer spending, potentially leading to economic slowdown. In conclusion, while the new immigration rule aims to control immigration, it could also have far-reaching implications. It might create labour shortages in critical sectors, slow down economic growth, and decrease consumer spending. It is essential to consider these potential impacts as the rule is implemented. The new immigration rule, while aiming to control immigration, could have far-reaching implications. The UK's new immigration rule is a game changer. We've delved into the specifics of this rule, explored its potential impact on immigrants, particularly those classified as non-skilled workers, and considered the potential economic implications. It's clear that this rule has far-reaching consequences, affecting not just individuals, but also the broader economic landscape of the UK. As the UK navigates its post-Brexit era, this rule is a critical piece of the puzzle, marking a significant shift in the country's approach towards immigration.